So I'm here at PAX East 2018, and I'm currently chatting with a developer of a very interesting looking game. Good sir, could you tell us your name and your game?
Hi, my name is Pascal, and our game is called Lost Ember.
Very cool. So now what sort of game is Lost Ember exactly?
It is a third-person exploration adventure, and as the main character, you play a wolf who has the special ability to become any animal he meets during the game. So you can play as a bird, as a fish, as a wombat. I think we got 12 different animals, and your task is to help the last soul of mankind. Like, it's a post-apocalyptic world, and you have to try to help him to redeem something really bad he has done in the past and uncover his story, and in the end you hopefully help him to free his soul.
That sounds very interesting. So it's like a story of redemption then, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. And it's a little bit like, the point is, he had a very special role in the past and was there during the apocalypse of mankind. So you also figure out what happens to the humans. So you're basically seeing the story of the humans, but through the eyes of animals. That's like the main twist of the story.
Yeah, that sounds very cool. So now what inspired this story? It sounds like, this sounds a little bit like, it feels like something that Hayao Miyazaki would come up with, you know? I really love the premise. So yeah, what were your inspirations?
We have like different kind of games. Like, one game we all love so much and we want to get a little bit of the flow into the game is Journey. That's like one of our main inspirations. So we just want to have the gameplay very smooth, that you just have this nice flow feeling. And we also looked at other games like Firewatch, because they have a very strong narrative and a very interesting way to tell the story. They're also a little bit because at certain points of the game you can look into the past and see memories of the character, which is a little bit similar to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So there are a lot of different indie games which are great inspirations for us, but these are like one of the mains.
Very cool, because I mean, looking at it, like at first glance I'm thinking it's something a little like Shelter, until you swap between animals. I'm like, oh, so this is something very different then. Okay, nice. So now, what platforms is this game coming out on?
We have it on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Very cool. Now, when can folks expect to get this one?
We're aiming at the end of this year, like September.
Okay, nice. So now I have to ask, how long have you been a game developer yourself?
We've been around like 5 years, 45 years.
Okay. So how did you get into the industry?
I studied computer science, so I'm a programmer, and I think I started during my bachelor's degrees when I worked as a student for a big German company, and they're mainly doing mobile games and browser games. And then I worked as a freelancer for smaller studios in Australia, and then I got back to Germany and founded my own company.
So now we're here at the Transatlantic Gaming Summit at PAX East. So now, do you feel like there's a big difference between German games and American-made games?
Well, I would say the American ones look a little bit more bigger. Like, we're a small indie booth, so we obviously can't compete with like Blizzard or Nintendo or whatever who's around here. But I would say a lot, or I could not spot like a real big difference.
Okay, very nice. So now I have to ask this of every developer. What is your favorite game of all time? Go.
My favorite game of all time, Journey.
Wow, very decisive.
Oh yeah, that's I could not criticize anything on this game. For me, it's perfect.
Okay, very cool. So now, let's say folks want to find out more about Lost Ember. Where can they go?
You can go on lostember.com or on mooneystudios.com. That's our company.
Let's say folks want to follow you on Twitter. Do you have one? And if so, where can they follow you?
My Twitter is Rich and Bit, but we're mainly on the Mooney Studios Twitter account.
Very cool. Well, sir, it has been a pleasure chatting with you. I cannot wait to try out Lost Ember. I hope you enjoy your PAX.
Thank you very much.